What's up, guys? Today I want to take you through a mobility series to help you to improve your overhead pressing without pain. There can be a couple of reasons of why you have pain in your shoulders when you're overhead pressing, whether it's from previous injuries, but mainly the root cause of that is the way that you position your spine throughout the whole day, your weaknesses and your tightnesses within your shoulders. Today we're going to look to improve all three of those aspects using a foam roller and a light resistance band. So go ahead, grab those, take this through 1 to 3 times depending on how much time you have, and let's get to overhead pressing. All right, here we go. We're going to start with the foam roller, and what I want you to do is place it no lower than your last rib. So find your low rib. We're not looking for the lumbar spine. We're looking to improve the position of our thoracic spine. A lot of times we're seated with the rounded shoulders. We drive with the rounded shoulders. We poop with the rounded shoulders and all that stuff. So we got to look to improve that and open up our back. So from the last rib on up, you're going to look to improve that range of motion going up and over the foam roller. Keep your chin tucked and arch your upper back as much as you can, looking to get more ranges of motion each one. Now, ribs are down, abs are engaged the whole time. Do not arch your low back. And you can just take it through a few crunches back and forth on each segment going up towards your shoulders. And just spend about 2 minutes here first working on positioning your spine so that we then can look to stretch and activate the muscles and strengthen the muscles around the shoulder. We got to look to improve the positioning of our spine first before we can look to the shoulder. For more pressure on that foam roller, lift your hips up and you can continue to go through these arches. Good. Once we've done that, and we've improved the position of the spine, what I want to look to do is stretch out the lats. That can be where a lot of those, where the tightness has come from. So what I want to do is grab a resistance band. You can use a towel as well. I've got it up on a door hinge here, and I'm just going to sink back. So I've placed my hand inside the resistance band, go up and over with your hand, step back, hinge, hips go back, chest comes down, looking to stretch my lat. Hang out here from 30 seconds up to 2 minutes. To stretch out your lats first before we go on to strengthening and activating the muscles around the shoulder. Like I said, 30 seconds to 2 minutes for each shoulder or for each lat. Now keep your shoulder packed, okay, shoulder away from your ear, and then look to stretch your lat out. All right, once we've stretched that lat out, what I want to do is improve the strength of the back side of our chest. So my shoulders, my rotator cuffs, everything back there. So we're going to do what's called a Y, T, and W with a light resistance band. So we're going to first start out with a Y. So my palms are facing away from me. I'm grabbing this resistance band. Thumbs are hooked in tight. I'm going to pack my shoulders down and back, raise my arms up and overhead, just like so. Keeping my shoulders packed. Try to keep my traps out of the movement. Don't shrug up. And I'm going to go through 5 repetitions Y, then I'm going to go to 5 T's, and then 5 W's. So 5 T's, bring that band to your chest, hands go apart, it's like a cross. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now a W, so from the back side, when I pull, my arms are going to make a W. My upper arm goes 45-degree angle away from my body, and then my lower arm drives up to the sky. Good. 5 of each of those first. Now we're going to look to improve and strengthen the serratus anterior. So what I want to do is come down into a low plank position. One at a time, I'm going to come up and alternate a reach, and when I switch, I'm going to press that elbow into the ground, looking to activate that serratus anterior underneath your armpit. Obviously your core is going to be involved here. We're going to go 8 each arm, and then we'll look to load the movement overhead to really improve and take away that pain of the shoulder. Good, 8 apiece. Now what we want to do is transfer that into the weight room and or everyday life. So what I want you to do, at home we can do a downward dog, and we're gonna hold. I'm gonna reach towards that opposite foot. Right here, I'm gonna press this shoulder into extension, and we're gonna hold it just like that for 30 seconds. Now if that's too much, I can just go double arm, and really working to keep my shoulders packed, and shoulders away from my ears, pressing into the ground. All right guys, now that we've looked to improve the positioning of our spine using a foam roller, we've stretched out tight muscles, we've activated and strengthened surrounding muscles of the shoulder with a resistance band. We did a little bit of loading, but now what I want you to do is really improve the strength of your overhead pressing. Complete this mobility series first, then go get a barbell, a dumbbell in your hand, and look to improve the strength of your overhead pressing. That's really what's gonna make the difference and help you long term. All right guys, hope you like it. Have a great day.